You're watching Cheery TV.
Why are there? What is this? Again, this is not what I was anticipating. Did I do No, I couldn't have done this. How did I? Huh? What? Well, howdy everybody to the most confusing introduction to Lords of Vegas, a setup of Lords of Vegas I've ever seen. These, they can stay. They can stay. They're interesting fellas. Like, there's just dice everywhere. Why are these here? What are they doing? Like, there's some fell into the bins. Why is this one slightly darker red than this one is? What happened here? Did someone play on this already? Why are there just random pieces in a random drawer? There aren't any of these. There's just two of the wedges we need for this, and they're lost in the shuffle. What the hell's happening here? Why is there a What is this? What is anything happening here? Howdy everybody, Lords of Vegas. Or sorry, Las Vegas Royale. That's my bad. Huge my bad there. So Las Vegas Royale is quite honestly one of the easiest games to play in the history of any board game. So this is going to be quite simple. Literally all we do is get these out of here, first of all. I don't know why there's an extra set of purple. I think someone played on this before they sent it to the tabletop simulator, like workshop archive stuff. Fine by me. But basically, all you do to set up the base of the game, which I'll show you first, is this is a stack of money cards. It doesn't look like it, but there's money under here. You shuffle this puppy up, and you deal 2 cards for each given section. Normally you'd put them right next to the section, but it's going to get a little crowded if we do that. So let's say we put them here. So we just divvy out 2 pairs of 6 cards. So we're gonna do that. It's apparently a lot. What the hell? Why are there so many? Why are there so many 90,000s? Is this normal? This doesn't feel very normal. Hold on. There's supposed to be 9 of these. Why are like every other one 90,000? Where's the rest of the money? That's like only like a good quarter of the money. Where's the rest of the money? What is this version, man? There's only like 1 bill of each type, and the rest are $90,000. You can't play with this. See, now this has the correct money, but it's not the Royale one. It's not nearly as fun. Can we just get? Hold on, I'm a genius. I'm gonna save this money stack. I'm a genius. There we go. So now how do I do objects? It's been a while since I've been in the object section. I don't know where to look. There we go. Let's see here. We got Mr. White. It's been a minute since I've seen Mr. White. How's it going? Hey, where's Saul? Saul's here too, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Where is he? Oh, he's so much larger than you are. Well. Where's the money stack? There we go. Yeah, that's all of it, right? That's the whole. Okay, great. We're gonna bring this to the other one. See you, Saul. Yeah, because this is what it gives you to start out with, which is just completely wrong. I don't understand what happened to this setup here, but no matter, because we've fixed it. You know what? I have to. Where is he? No, he fits so much better on this table. There you go, pal. It's like you're born to be here, dude. Here we go. So let's make this a little bigger. Picture's a little different, but it's the same premise. It's the same sort of stuff. So basically, we're gonna do what I was trying to do a second ago, which is just shuffle this and deal out some cards. Here we go. Bam. Okay, hold on. I almost went insane because I got 3 40,000s and almost 3 50,000s immediately, but here we go. We're actually getting some different freaking colors and everything. They're a little bigger than they need to be, but it's fine. It's too late now. Okay, so we have our 6 sets of 2. Thankfully, I only need to do this 3 times in this game because there's only 3 rounds. What I do from here is I see which one is the most valuable stack. So a lot of these are actually tied for 90,000. So yeah, so 90,000 looks like it's the max that we're going to have for this first round here. We want to attach the most expensive set here to the most expensive casino, which for them is the 6th set. So the Sunset Casino will be getting the most valuable, and then we work our way down the casinos until the last one has the least valuable pile, which looks like it's going to be this $50,000 pile. So let's just assign. I'm not even going to move them. I'm just going to assign them. I'm just going to draw. So you are on 6. You are on 5. You are on 4. Actually, I think it's I want the most valuable wrong. Yes. So the highest value card supersedes that. So it looks like number 6 is going to this $80,000 card, and then we're gonna go 5, 4. That's 60. That's 70. So that's gonna go 3, 2. Oh, is it 260s? That's 2. No, that's 50. It's 50. So yeah, there we go. So we have the what is going on, man? Okay, we have the money there. This shouldn't be difficult. This is gonna be like a 10-minute intro for the most easy game in the universe. We have our pools here. Now the entire gameplay begins. Everybody gets 8 dice, and one of said dice is bigger. We'll get to that in a reason. I think with this one, it's not bigger, it's a different color. It's a different shade. Yeah, it's a slightly different shade. That one is also slightly bigger. That counts as 2 dice, which you'll see is important in a second. Let's say it's Red's turn. Red's turn is, hey, I'm going to start. I'm going to roll all my dice into the dice pool. I missed most of those into the dice pool. It's not necessarily important, but it's only a legal move if you get it into the dice pool, so it's kind of important. You then take one of any of these numbers. It has to be all of the same number. So if I want to choose 6s, it has to be all of the 6s, and I put them into the 6 casino, because now I'm putting my bets in the 6 casino. And then let's say I'm done with that. That's my turn. I take all my dice out of this thing, and I say, all right, who's next? And I take mine back, and I go, and then Blue goes. And he says the same thing. He goes and goes and goes until we're all out of dice. Whoever has the most dice in a specific casino gets the main money from that casino. So there's like a first and a second place prize here. So first place for the 6 casino is going to get $80,000, whereas second place is going to get $10,000. So much you want to win that casino. These aren't as important. They're not too big of differences. And then you kind of just work your way down. And then, you know, if you're third place, you don't get squat. If there's a tie, let's say I have 2, one person has 2, one person has 1, the ties get taken out. They don't split the money. They don't hedge bets. They just are removed from the casino. So only the third place person is going to get the money. And if there's only one person in a casino and they win, they get both the money. So that's just kind of how the world works. So you want to diversify your casino building gaining. Otherwise, other people are going to get some better stuff than you. That is literally it for the base game. And also, as I mentioned before, the big one counts as 2. So let's say Pink had a 6 and a 6, but they had their big one here. This counts as 3 compared to their 2. So they would get the first place position, even though they're big, they only had the same amount of dice. Their big one is a little bit more expensive. That's the entirety of the base game. That's the entirety of it. We go again, and then we go again. We do actually get. I don't even think they have them in this version. I don't think they do. It's like chips. You can get chips, which every person gets 2 chips. They can spend a chip to not place any of their dice, because you have to place dice on your turn unless you spend a chip to sit yourself out for that round so you can re-roll them again later. That's the only way you can sit out. Otherwise, you have to place a die, and you get 2 of those every round, and they carry over. So if you like what you keep rolling, you can carry your chips into the next round. So you can have a max of 6 in the final round, which is insane. That's it. That is actually it for the base game. There is one other thing that I want to do, which is why it's Las Vegas Royale today, not just the other Las Vegas, and that is these special wedges, which I have learned are some of them. Saul, if you could just move for a second. They're in here. Some of them are in here. These wedges give every little casino an extra little bonus thing that you kind of want to be working towards. Oh my god. Why? High five. Give me high. No, I don't want those dice. No, please stop. High five. With high five, place the high five token on the corresponding space. If you place your 5th die, or 3 and your biggie, you take the token. And that's what this is. So if you play 5 dice, get out. If you play 5 dice in that single casino, you get $100,000 just for free, just for doing that. It's insane, and it's awesome. So there's a bunch of different little bonuses. These are bigger than the other one, and they play even worse to the board. Why do they put them in if they're not going to lock them in? There's block it. So there's supposed to be 9 blank dice. They don't have the blank dice, so we can't do this one. Worst fucking. I'm so mad right now. None of these are blank dice. These are just crap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why are they different size? Why are they different size? What the? Why are they? What the? Oh, because they're it's perspective. Okay, it's just the power of perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fantastic. Oh, they get bigger. Okay, that's good. That's a good size. That's like a dice's size. Block it. Place the 9 blank dice next to this tile. So they come in clusters. When activated, choose one of the dice space clusters. Take all of those blank dice and place them in a casino of your choice. And they count as blank dice belonging to an imaginary player. So if you wanted, you could throw those into a casino to screw somebody. You can block somebody on a different casino. You treat any blank dice in casinos as belonging to an imaginary player. So if they were to win first place because you put a bunch of freaking dice, fake dice on that casino, they don't get that money. You see why I like playing with these? You add a little bit of extra glamour, but this might take me an hour to set up because I need to like gingerly place them on each freaking casino. Saul, save me, man. So yeah, also you activate these I think literally just by playing on the casino. I could be really wrong, man. I don't know. Each time. Oh, these only go over the 1, 2, and 3 casino. These only go over the 1, 2, and 3 casino. So it gives you incentive to actually play there because otherwise you basically have no incentive to play there. So there you go. I remember, guys. The moment you place a die into that casino, you get one of those. So we're gonna do high five. We're gonna do block it. And what's another? Let's just shuffle this, and whatever comes out comes out. Unless it's another dice one, then I'm gonna cry. What the hell is this? Nice dice. What is that? I have this game in real life, by the way. It's really fun. I'm just miserable right now. Nice dice. If you want, you may place a die you just rolled or one that you placed on this casino on this tile. Place that dice onto the corresponding spot. If there's already a die in that space, you either place that die to the corresponding casino. This will not trigger that casino. During payout, each player moves their dice from this tile and takes the corresponding reward. 1 or 2 chips, or $50,000 to $60,000. Because as you can see here, nope, it's mirrored somehow. There we go. If you put a 1 on this, you get a chip. If you get a 2, you get 2 chips. You get $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. It's like trying to clip onto something, and I don't know what. But there, sure. Let's say you're on a 2. You play 3 2s onto here. You can then additionally take another die that you rolled and place it on anywhere on here. And at the end of the round, you're going to score that, and whatever it is, assuming someone doesn't knock you out of it. So let's say I have a 4 there, and someone has a 4, they take me off of there. They put my 4 in the 4 casino, but then their 4 goes on nice dice, so they get $40,000 into the game. So that's every round, by the way. That's every single round. And if it's not, then congratulations, it is. These are the ones we'll be playing with today. I'm going to go figure out how to put these together. This is almost 20 minutes of just explaining the game. There's no other reason. There's no reason it should be 20 minutes long. Let's go play Las Vegas Royale, shall we? Okay. So normally I would like move these, you know, like I would do this again. I would shuffle these up again. No, I'm not. This is terrible. This took me like 5 minutes just to get them here, and they don't look good at all. But it's fine because you can see what they are, you understand what they are. There's the payouts for each one, and the numbers are still floating. I don't know what to do about that. And also, they're starting to float. And because the hitboxes were getting in the way of the freaking thing, so I had to throw them away. I don't even know where the other guy went. He's just gone. There's a third guy somewhere. I have no idea. Saul, help me. So, we're going to play a nice, fun... I'm going to go 4 players. We're going to be doing pink, red, teal, and... I'm going to make it blue just because I want it to look a little bit more obvious as to who is what. These are the blank ones for block it. If you missed the introduction, high five. First person to place 5 dice on this area will get $100,000. Sorry, I forgot. I should put that little token on the thing. Why is it just... Nice dice. If you place any amount of 2s in this area, you can put another one of the dice that you rolled on any of these spots. So at the end of the round, you can get that much either money or tokens. If someone places a token there on top of your die gets pushed back to whatever casino the number is, and then they will get that benefit at the end of the game. Block it. You go here. You activate it. First person to activate it will place 1 dud die on any spot that they want, any casino, and this is like an imaginary person, so if they win, no money gets distributed to anybody, and then the more people who play there, 1, 1, 2, 2, and then finally 3. So there's going to be a lot of extra crud going around. You guys ready to play the game? I know I am. Sorry, I misunderstood exactly how this works. So actually with Block It, these are just 5 different clusters, and you can choose any one cluster to play anywhere on the thing. So if you start here, you can just go straight into putting 3 dice wherever the hell you want, but then obviously that means people are always going to avoid that casino. So you want to start small or start in a way that screws them, and then hit them where it hurts at the end of the game, you know? Okay, I understand how the rules apply. It's blue versus red versus pink versus teal. I'm going to be white just to give myself... There isn't... Where are all the colors? I got rid of the hands. I can't even choose a color anymore. I'm in purgatory. Whatever. We're the freaking game master today. All right, now we really have nothing. We have no crosses to bear. All right, let's get into the game. Who the hell wants to go first? You know what? Just because I was pink, I'll let pink go first. There we go. So all we do, we throw him in air. We give him a roll. And we see what we want to put. So Pink sees the opportunity. He's already got 3 ones, and one of those is his big one. He's going straight for that extra $100,000 because he knows that even on a good day, he's only making $90,000 off of one casino. So he's already got 4 ones going in there, and now he's done. Tuck those away. Really, real smooth. Really, again, real easy game. Wish the setup was this easy. Teal is now going to go. Okay, I tried my best to do that. Can I grab them all again? Okay, fantastic. Let's just put them in there and roll them normally. There we go. It's a little, I should have chosen a bit of an easier one to see, but he's got a lot of 3s. He's got 3 3s, 2 4s. I mean, he's got 2 6s, and there's still a lot of money to be had in the 6 game. So he's going to place his 6s, and he's going to call it there. Even though that the block it space was really tempting. Honestly, he could probably, you could use block it to do high five. It could steal the high five before Pink gets to it. So maybe someone's going to do that. That could be pretty funny. But for now, it's Blue's turn. Roll those dice, Blue. You got this. Two ones. One of them is the big one. There are no 3s, so he can't go for the block it maneuver. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go play here. Oh, look at this. These have locks. They're still wrong. We're going to place a 2 on this little system here, which is now a little awkward to show because of the things. So maybe I should have put them a bit more out. I don't know or care anymore. And then we're going to place a 6 on the nice dice. So now we lose a die, but we get an extra 60 grand, assuming no one else tries to do that as well. Pretty good play there. Pretty dang good play there. As red now jumps into the field saying raga 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 flaga. Well, that almost was an illegal jump. Look at that, 3 ones as well, but it's not as tempting. Oh, this hand sucks. This is a horrible go. I think he's gonna do a 2 as well and just stake his claim in the 50,000 pool because that's at least still going to be a fair amount of money at the end. Fair enough for them, and what's not fair enough is that neither of those people, after I had the idea of blocking it, could block it, which is a shame because there it is. That's the only other one they needed. High five has been granted to Mr. Pink, and that is he still got 4 dice. He still has 4 options to make some magic happen. As Teal now rolls some more of his dice. What's he gonna get? He's got more 6s. He can firmly stake himself in the 6 game, but he could play a 3. But I feel like other people, that's a 2. That's 2 on his 3. Now this is a 2-3 with being able to just throw some blocks their way. We're gonna just take the 3 cluster right away and say screw it to the number 2. So even if you are going there, you're only getting the extra benefits. They don't get to place a die on the benefits, by the way. At least I'm fairly certain about that. So yeah, they're not messing around. Teal's here to play the game. Teal is here to play the game. So now they're going to get their nice dice bonuses, but they're not going to get whatever money they're going to get out of casino number 2, which is a bit of a waste for 3 of those invisible blocks, but it's still a good move. It's still a good move. Keeps him firmly in what he thinks is his lead. As we now have 3 6s. Ooh, Blue is like, all right, dickhead, you want to try to mess with me and my house? I know that 2. Ooh, but that 2. You know what? He'll get another 2. He'll get, because he won't. The bonuses are what matters with this section anyway. So spending that just to tie that, so red gets the benefits. He's not here for that. So yeah, he's gonna screw over Teal in his 6 game now. That's if he thinks he's so special about it. There we go. Eat that. Hot Wheels style. Is that what they say in the commercials, by the way? Is it not Hot Wheels? Eat that. I've always heard it as that. I've never thought about anything else, and I don't know how else to... It's a weird thing to think, which is why I'm curious, but either way, let's go for 2 5s for red there. Nice, easy, solid, safe play. Pink, and now gets to go, and now he's firmly staked in the 1 game. You know what else needs to be? What has he got here? A 4, a 3, and a 2. He could go for... You know what he's going to do? He's going to do a 2 as well. He's going to throw himself in the 2 game, and he's going to take his 5, and he's going to say, hey, red, you seem to like 5s. Enjoy it, because I'm going to enjoy this 5. Thank you very much. So he's taking him out of there. How's he going, bud? Got a little fellow with... So there we go. He's only got 2 dice left. He's putting a lot of his claims in the same spot, whereas Mr. Teal over here still has tons of dice left. Oh, but with 3 5s, actually. But if he goes for 3 5s, he's already got so far into the 6th game. And 6, as you remember, it's either 80,000 or 10,000. Second place is not worth it, especially after putting so many dice in there. He's going to try to keep his 10,000 space safe. That's what he's going to do. As Blue, with only 3 dice left, however, one of them is still his big. He still has his big. If he gets a 6 on his big, that could be huge for him. A 6 on his big, that's actually huge for him. He's doing that. So now he's 2 ahead. And it's going to take a lot to get off of that zone. He only has 2 dice left as well now, but that's okay, because he's making some freaking plays, man. As we see Red, what his play is going to mean. It could be anything. No one's actually been in the 4 game yet, but oh yeah, because if he goes there with that 2, he would then eliminate those. He could go back for his extra bonus money from him, and also considering he's gonna get that $100,000, maybe it would be smarter. What's the 4th place gonna get? First place for number 4 is going to get. There's the lineup. He's gonna get $50,000 for first place, or $90,000 if no one goes there, which would be better than the $50,000 there. So he's gonna go for it. He's gonna do it. He's going to do it. Everyone's a little shy on dice, except for Mr. Machismo. Also, they all supposed to have 2 chips. I understand that. I'll figure that out in a second. Hi, hey buddy. A 1 and a 3 from Pink. He could go back into he could like do a true high 5. Or does he want to roll? He might want to use a chip now. But also, there's really not many other options for him except maybe going for another 2. He can do this. Let's have him do this just to screw over Red a little bit, because Red's pretty firmly in the 5 game. He's not taking that for an answer here. He's not messing around. He's saying, hey, you're already getting all the 5s. You're not getting all the 4s either, you scumbag. And he throws him there. So that's dick move from Pink, but it's keeping him in the game, so you gotta respect it. As Teal, who I have to zoom in to see, another 6, he might have to. Or he could try going into the 5 game, but it's not worth it, I don't think. Yeah, because best he could really do is tie it. Otherwise, he just gets some extra money. He needs that 10,000. It's a $70,000 difference here. He needs to do that. Or if Blue gets another 6, though, it might just be game over for him. 2 4s. He could throw himself in there for a 3-way loss. That's kind of dumb. He's gonna use one of his chips. I need to make chips now. Chips are easy. They have chips. They have chips in this game. Checkers, perfect. It's supposed to be black anyway. We're just gonna go 1. Let's make them not black, just so I can actually freaking see them. Let's get a poker chip. Poker chips. Here we go. Let's get nice green poker chips. So we're gonna go 1, a 2. Everybody gets 2 chips at the start. I'm just gonna give them all 6, and we'll know that they can only use 2. Like a max of 2 for this round, just so I don't have to go back and place more later, Okay, so he's gonna spend one of his chips. He's gonna go bam and re-roll his dice. Actually, no, he's stopping. He's not moving yet. His turn is over. He's spending his chips to say, hey, I'm done for now. As Red now re-rolls his dice, gets another 5 and a 3. He's going to do a 3 as well. And what is the most evil 3 he could possibly do? The thing is, maybe he doesn't do a 3. Maybe he doesn't do a 3 at all. Why is this pink? Oh, that's his. That's still his. Oh, that's a 2-3. That's actually good. 2-3, that means he gets the 3's bonuses for the first and second, because they're going to tie. And then he can screw someone else over. But he'd only really be screwing over himself if he goes anywhere. But he could put them in 6. Because then if he ties, then no one gets the bonus. Yeah, because there's really nowhere else to put them. 2's already screwed. You could put them in 3. You could put them in 3, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that in 3. Yeah, he's just going to throw them all. Actually, no, he's going to throw them one's way. He's going to throw them that way, because he's already getting $100,000. But then he would also be getting the extra, what was it? The extra 50,000? No, screw that. No, well, I mean, now he's only going to get like 30,000. So, ha. And he still has a 5, which he'll just play later. The Pink's last die. Let's see what he's going to get. He gets a 6. He does not want a 6, but there's really nothing else he could do that could benefit him. So he's just going to play it on 6 and say, hey, if they somehow tie it, then he gets all the benefits. So that's kind of crazy. So yeah, he's hoping. He's hoping that somehow Teal doesn't pull it off, but pulls it off just enough to get one more 6. And he gets one more 6. So now if it's Lime? Oh, I'm sorry. You were landing on... What? Whatever. So now they need to get one more 6. Otherwise, it's all going to Pink, which is insane. Blue still has 2 dice because he skipped his turn last time. I forget what he was looking for. He has another 6. I mean, now there's pressure on him to keep adding 6s to this, right? There's nothing else he could possibly want to do. Yeah. That's the only actually reasonable option here. As we wind down, lots of people have not a whole lot of dice. A 2. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, he'll go into 2. I mean, you can't really get anything from it. But you know, actually, no, because he can get second place money in 2, which is good. He doesn't have another die to throw in here, unfortunately. But he's going to get second place money from 2, which isn't half bad. Assuming that blue doesn't get a 2 as well. Pink's also out of dice, so now it's just teal and blue trying their best to get these 6s. And no for that one, but he's going to spend a chip. He's going to go bam, and he's going to say, I am sitting out. He only gets 1 more of those, so he's going to have to hope that he gets some 6s. Whereas he says a 4, he can't do too much. The odds of him getting 2 more 6s is a 1 in 36 chance, which isn't all that great. I'm just going to go here and actually claim the 4 benefits for all of it, because actually yeah, because he literally, yeah, that's actually insane, because that's the tie, so it's gonna take those away, and blue's gonna be the sole benefactor of the 4 money, which is insane. As teal has the last 2 dice, another 6. Okay, he was actually gonna try to pivot over to 4 as well in my head, but now it's, hey, it all comes down to this. All right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 against 1 2 3 4 5 6. He's got a potential of 2 rolls to make this happen. Let's see if he can do it. Roll 1 is a 4. He's using his last chip for the round. He needs a 6. And he almost got it, but he got a 5. That's so sad. Oh, no. And that's really bad for everybody at the table. That's so bad for everybody at the table. Okay. First round's done. This is awesome. Okay. Let's divvy out. First of all, let's see who is going to be claiming first place and second place. So for number 1, first place is going to pink. I'm gonna leave that one of their dice in there just to say that they get first place. First place goes to pink. Second place goes to imaginary, which I'm gonna keep them in there just so I don't give to nothing. So there we go. That's first place. This is first place. This is second place. Number 2, any ties cancel out. So pink cancels out because he's tied with blue, who also cancels out. Where'd that one go? There it is. So that means that first place is going to imaginary, whereas second place is going to red. Good for red. Here we have these dudes. 3, 1, 1, 2, and 1. So that means that teal loses that. Oh, is that his double? Oh, that's his double. Oh, that's his. I didn't even notice that was his double. Oh, so wait, no, because that means now red and teal lose theirs. So now pink is the sole benefactor of 3 as well. Oh, it is so over. It's so there's no way the rest of this game is gonna go well at all. Now here we have 2 reds, which get canceled out with the 2 non-colored dudes. So blue is the sole benefactor of 4. We have red, who is the first place benefactor of 5, where teal is the second place benefactor. And then the biggest upset in history, all of these dice played on number 6, only for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice to be bested by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice, which screwed them both. So now 6 is the sole benefactor of all of the money from number 6, which is actually insane. He got 2 full payouts from 1 die in each spot. That's insane. That's actually insane. And $100,000 at the end of the game. Wow. So let's count the money, shall we? So 1 gets first place prize from number uno. Let's see, she's the $30,000. So he's off to a good start there. Imaginary Man does not actually get the money. He just stops him from getting it. So there's that. Number 2, first of all, the extra little payouts. Pink gets $50,000, which I now have to find. Okay, we made a mistake, but that's why we have the reverse button. Pink gets the they're gonna search instead. $50,000, please. Where? There we go. Number 28. Thanks. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. There's your $50,000. Blue gets $60,000. So let's find that in this giant pile. What color? There. All towards the bottom. Blue, congratulations, you're on the board. You got your dice back. Imaginary Man does not gain first place, but red gains second place from casino number 2, which is the third one, which is $20,000 for Red Man. Good on ya. I'm okay. Number 3, both money go to Mr. Pink, which is the 10,000 and the 60. Oh, that's a lot of money. That is an exuberant amount of money. I'm gonna have to math all that out. Fourth place sole benefactor is blue. You get the hell out of here. Fourth place benefactor, $90,000. Well, sure, I'll take that. Goes to blue. Also doing pretty good for himself. $90,000 all to yourself is not Chump change. Let me say that. Fifth place, first place benefactor of the $50,000 goes to Red. Congratulations, Red. Second place of $40,000 goes to Teal. Finally, that's the only money he's getting, by the way. That's really sad. That was his last die he placed, and he's getting $40,000 out of it. Feels bad. And then $90,000 goes to Pink. So, an exciting first round. An exciting first round. I'm going to shuffle up and redistribute the money for the casinos. Keep in mind, all of the casinos have these three are the same rules sets for the entire game. So let's just move on to the next round, shall we? Also, keep in mind this money is discarded. It doesn't stay in that casino for next round. It's just gone. Money gone. With an insane cash draw here. Number one only gets $40,000, but after that, everything is $70,000 to $90,000 extra dollars. So it's going to be anyone can win a whole lot of money on this next roundabout. And the person who successfully claimed the most money for number 6 would go first. So Pink actually gets to go first again. So we're going to give him his money. We're going to give him his dice. And we're going to go, whee! And 2-6. Oh my god. I was about to say, I forgot to refresh the high five bonus thing. Doesn't matter though, because he's about to get it again. Look at this. He's not going to get a whole lot of money off this casino, but he's already got 4 out of 5 towards that high five bonus. Someone needs to stop him. If they get that again, he might just win the entire game outright. Let's hope Teal somehow finds his way into a bunch of 1s. He got 1-1. A couple of 2s, and honestly, those 2s are good. So he's going to play 3 on the 2, which is really good. And then he's going to play, he doesn't get a 6, unfortunately. Let's give him a 5. You know, $50,000, but still $50,000, you know. And even a chip or 2 wouldn't be too bad. Keep in mind, each of them have 2 extra chips. So now they got 2. Blue has 3, and the rest of them have 4. I'm going to try to space them out just a little bit so you know what everyone's got going on. What the... There we go. So now it's Blue's turn. Wait, yeah, I get those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because everyone has 8 dice. Yes, of course. Blink. And let's roll them and let's see what we get here. Not a single 1, by the way. They're just giving Pink what he wants, I guess. A couple of 3s. Another he could duke it out in here. Yeah, they're already at war once. He wants to go right back to war again. And he's taking that 5 spot and saying, "Hey, listen, pal. Enjoy getting $80,000 on your own, because currently you're in sole contention for it. So you should be happy that I just gave you an extra $30,000. And honestly, 5 isn't too bad a place to be, because even if you win, you get $70,000 out of that. But again, if he loses, he only gets 10, dude. He's gonna have to fight for 5s again, probably, if he wants to not get a substantial loss. Maybe he'll just take the loss and win elsewhere. Maybe he's learned from his last bout. Who knows? I don't. I'm just rolling dice, man. Oh, he almost got another 1 on there. There's no way he's not getting at least 1 more 1. And once that goes, there's no reason to have 1s on there. It's just a waste of space. So what they're going to do is they're saying, hey, I see you guys are currently tied. May I... He wants to... I don't know if he wants to go into 2, but then he can get that extra 60 grand. Yeah, he's gonna sneak his way in there saying, hey guys, how's it going? But also, you know what? Yeah, because I was gonna say, using his big dice already is pretty bad, but everyone's already used their big die already, so it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And that was already half his dice too, which is honestly also not good, but it's fine. They'll figure it out. Back over to Pink. We have a couple... No 1! Ooh, this opens an opportunity. But also that means that they can't get in the game. These 2 have to get 5 1s and put them over there if they actually want a chance at stopping him. So maybe they won't be able to. Maybe we lost our only chance. But let's see. He's got 2 5s. He's like, hey, you know what? Have fun with second place, buddy. Enjoy that second place money. He's a fucking villain. Pink is a villain. Pink is definitely the villain of today. This is insanity. Teal, get 5 1s. Just offer it. Oh, 2 1s. I mean, there's so many places he has to start staking claims in, and I don't know which one to do. Because he needs more 5s. He needs more 2s. He needs at least 1 more 2. But even if he gets 1 more 2, he needs 2 more 2s to even be out of tying. He's either going to tie blue or he's going to tie red if he doesn't get a second 2. So maybe he hopes that blue tries to fight him. He's going to say, let me go step off the brakes there. I'm not even gonna bat against Pink. He's gonna murder my family. I'm just gonna put a damn 6 on the board. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna say, hey, listen, I know I've been here once before, but now I'm only here for 1. No, not as many stakes involved, so it's fine. Whereas Blue says, hey, I've got a 2, and whilst I'm here, I may as well just keep getting some money from it. So, hey, now he is in the tie for first, and he's got a bunch of extra money in there. So even if he doesn't get in there, he's got $90,000 sitting firmly in this casino. So honestly, might have been a bad idea for him to do what he did. But hey, you know what? You live and you learn. Teal does know how to learn. Although he is. He's developing. What? How does this happen so often with these dice, man? Okay, well, in that case, the entire roll I am considering moot. So let's do that again. There we go. Some 3s, a 6, and a 5. We could, you know what? Let's throw him into the 3 game. Why not? Just to get some stuff going. And actually, while we're there, we're gonna take some of these dice and say, hey, hi, who are you? You stink on your suit, buddy, pal. Don't mess with the mic, okay? Don't go messing with the mic. Don't go on the table either. My lap is perfectly good enough for you. Okay, what does he want to do? He's gonna place 3 blocks. Like, there's no doubt in my mind, buddy. I think he's gonna place 3 blocks on high 5. And assuming Pink does not get another 1, he's gonna hope that somebody else gets a 3 and places 2 more blocks on high 5 and steals the high 5 bonus before he gets a chance to get it. That's what he's hoping for. Oh, and he don't actually get it. They don't actually get it, and they're actually just going to cuck Teal again, because he can. And he's got one more die. He's going to hope for some 1s, but it might be too late. Because now Teal sees he's cucked him twice, and he knows the damage that gets done here, but unfortunately, nothing he can do to stop either one. Actually, he can save himself, though, which is good. He can save himself and hope someone else screws him. Either 5s or 6s. The 6 game, oh yeah, both 1s that he loses, he's going to lose a lot if he doesn't. Oh, but the deficit is worse for the 5s, so he's gonna go for the 5, which is a surprise. But he's learned to steer clear of the 6s whenever possible, and I respect that. He's learned. He's developing. He gets the 3, and 2 5s would do nothing, but it would cuck him more. But I think this would be the best cuckage, because this money needs to get out of Pink's hands. So he says, hey, imaginary person just did the high 5s, and now that $100,000 just goes into the freaking ether, never to be seen again. Unfortunate for Pink, but hey, it's a run for his money this time around, which is good. 1 and 2. Oh, he could firmly stake his business back over here, and you know what? He's gonna keep this one and hope for a 4, because no one else has played a single 4. He's gonna try to get into the 4 game while he still can. Whereas we have this guy. Oh, there's the 1 he needed. That's unfortunate. He's gonna spend a chip. He's gonna spend a chip and say, nope, I'm gonna wait on that. See what everyone else does. Just kind of get an idea of what he can do with his last chip. Make it actually worth his while. Another 5 and another 6. Does he go for the 6, or does he stake his? If Pink gets a 5, then they both get screwed. He at least can say, I'm gonna screw him, and possibly not get screwed by you back. So that's what he's going to do there. Whereas Blue here, maybe he'll get another 2 and just keep going with the monies. 5 and a 3. Neither speaks to him all that much, except actually this move does. He's going to go for the 3 and place 2 of these cuck dice on the 6. He's going to say, hey, listen, now no one's getting any of that 6 money. And now he's going to hope he gets a 6 to just throw himself sneakily in there. Because now there's no other options there. A 4! He got the 4 he wanted. That's actually insane. Red gets the 4, and he's done. Red is out of dice. Whereas Pink is still not out of dice just yet. He gets a 2. The 2 is not going to do anything for him. He's going to spend his second chip. Keep in mind, he does still have 2 more. He isn't limited to 2. He's limited to 4 right now. So he can keep going. I don't know what he's looking for, but a 2 is not it. And neither is a 1. Teal rolls his last die to 3. Not exactly what he's looking for. I think he's looking for a 6 now, because he wants to keep what he's got going on in there. So he's going to delete one of those and say, hey, let's not go too crazy. It's literally just a battle of 1 die at a time. 3. I think that's what he wants. You know, he's gonna say, well, if he does this, yeah, bite my dust. Bite. So now there's no way they're gonna be able to get any money out of that. That's evil. Blue just made an evil play but it's good because he's fighting against a powerhouse, and unfortunately, someone with $40,000 got caught in the crosshairs. But hey, you know, it happens. And he says, "I got enough money. I got enough money." But then he won't. Actually, it's only $10,000. I got enough money. Screw you too, pal. It's just. Oh, look at this. That's insane. Teal gets saved by the gods of luck. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, that's insane. I'm gonna divvy out who's in first and second place. And we're gonna see what goes on here. I can't believe 6 is the imaginary man gets all the benefits. That's so insane. And most of the benefits from the first one, which isn't a whole lot at all. But that's wild to me, man. This is even more insane. So it's 3, 4, and 5. So they don't get anything. Sorry, Teal. Teal's just been wiped off the board practically. Oh man, that hurts. But he gets to get first place on that, which is it's at least some money. Let's see. Well, actually, then first place should be here. Yeah, left side first. Let's keep that consistency. Left side first. And okay. So, surprisingly enough, lots of stuff is about to happen. So, starting with number 1, first place goes to them. They don't get any of that first place bonus. Pink gets second place money from number 1, which is a whopping $10,000. Hey, don't spend it all in one place, buddy. Number 2, first of all, let's do these benefits first. Red gets second place's first place money, which is $40,000. Not that big of a difference though, which is good for blue because he still gets $30,000 from it. So he's still in the game here. Why can't cards just there? No, apparently not there. What? No. Whatever. He's happy with his money. But also, they both get even more money. On top of that, blue gets $90,000 and red gets $60,000, which is freaking crazy, man. Let's go here. I'm not gonna take a 90. I'm gonna take what he got. So that was a 40 and a 50. You're gonna get a 40. You're gonna get a 50. Nope, wrong way. 40, a 50, and then they get a 60. Do we even have a 60? We do have a 60. Starting to run a little low on the cash, which is fine. What? No, not oops then. Well, fuck, just go in the thing. There, and there. Oh my, Mamacita. Just go on the pile there. Okay. 2 is done. 3. Blue gets the most out of number 3. That's the 40. Whereas red gets a 30. Just throw it on his little stack there. 4 once again owns, well, another casino owned solely by red. That's 80. Oh, red might have just taken the lead. He's basically gained from every single freaking bin. 5th place, first place, 5th stop. 5th place goes to first place goes to teal. Sorry, I just can't imagine giving teal money. It's crazy. Another $10,000 goes to pink. And then 6 doesn't get anything for anybody. So I think things have heavily skewed in red's direction here. I think red has actually taken over a huge majority stake in what's going on here. So I'm going to divvy up the last set of money. We're going to see what happens. Oh my goodness. I thought I was going to gag over the first 2. Look at this. Oh my, okay. 3 of these casinos are loaded, man. So it goes 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 130,000, 150,000, $180,000. Okay, so I think people are not really going to be as excited as for playing in the first 3. I'm going to be honest here. He's got to be blunt about it. Let's get another 100,000 little hand thing going over there. 5 was, so 6 was owned by imaginary people, so it goes down to 5. Pink was not the main winner. Teal was the main winner, so Teal actually gets to go first this time around. So, fantastic for Teal. As well, that was some honky-tonky cheating stuff. Let's see. So, only 2 ones. So, maybe that's something. But honestly, the $100,000 out of that, if they can just secure 4, 5, or 6 for themselves, they're in such good standing, man. Like, it's insane how good of standing they'd be in. So he's just gonna say, the people who gained the majority, like the entirety, only get it through very shoddy plays. Very minor risk so far. So he's saying, hey, I could put 5 into 4. I'm just gonna put 1 into 5. I'm feeling a little crazy today. What the hell? Now it's Blue's turn. Blue says, hey, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens for Blue. I'm kind of curious. 2 in the 1 game as well. You guys have some more 5s. You got some more 5s. You got a little bit of everything. I don't want to put him in 2 because that's already 2 and 2, and he doesn't want to put his big dice in a really bad spot. He's going to just play. I think he's gonna go for the 2 1s because even if that's all he really gets out of that, it's still gonna be $100,000 to himself. Because the most you're gonna get if you don't get it to yourself is 90,000 or 80,000. So a free 100,000 on top of whatever comes from 1 I'll use another, I think, $40,000. $140,000, basically winning the main casino. So that's his prospects here. Whereas Red, I have no idea what the hell Red's gonna do. Red's going insane. He's got 2 1s. He's got a couple 6s. He's got big 4. He's got big 4. But again, we kind of want to save. We kind of want to save what we got going on there. Also, keep in mind all of your chips are now in play. So he has 6 chips to play with. Whereas did he use 1 last time? Maybe he didn't. He's got 4. He's got 3, and Pink has 4. This feels like more than they should have. So if I'm wrong, I apologize. But now they have no reason not to use them unless they just want an extra few hundred, just a few tens of thousands of dollars. The 1 game isn't strong here. He's going to go for 2 6s. He's going to say, let's get into 6 game. We're not going to go super crazy. We're not going to go super not crazy either. We don't want to just immediately tie for 5, because then it's going to be a game of fighting for not being tied and not losing. So that's not worth playing. It's not a game worth playing to Red. Whereas 6, Pink is not actually in the 1 game all that much. He's not going to fight for the 1 game. He's better than that, and he's also way better at playing the tying people game, so he's going to go for the 5. Teal is not in this game. Teal is basically going to lose, so he's not going to give him a chance to win. Things just kind of fucked up like that. Let's see what happens here. Wow, it's a lot of 5s. That's what the cool kids in industry would call too many 5s. That would put him at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of his 9, he does not need that. He needs to diversify his portfolio. He's placing 1 in the 4. That was insane. What an insane roll. He's destined to have the 5 then, right? That's got to be it. Another 2 in the 1 game. It's unfortunate that he'd have to not use his big to get in there, but hey man, it's gonna be a lot of money to pay out, and then he'll have a little bit of extra side bets thrown everywhere else. It'll work out for him. Red could be really into 6 game as well. But he says, hey, while everyone else they're gonna be fighting, he's gonna be there to reap the benefits. Because now it's kind of just a game to see who is gonna try to gain the lead in the 5 game, and he's not gonna be it. He's gonna say, I'm gonna sit there and wait for them to screw around. But maybe he won't. Maybe he'll have to make a move. Let's see. He got the big 1. He could try to scare him in there, but I feel like the big is still really valuable right now. Let's see. He has 1 more 5. He's 1 more 4. Let's get some bets thrown around, because that's it. Either he's gaining nothing or Teal's getting nothing. You know. So it's like he's gonna wait for Teal to have to make a move, because Teal needs the big bucks. He needs the big buck. 2 5s, 2 2s. You know what? 2 2s sounds. No, that's too many. That's too many to put in 2. If it was 1 2, that'd be good. 3 in the 1 game. I think he's gonna try to gain first place victory in 5. I think, but it's not even that big of a difference. It's not that big of a difference. As long as he gets 2nd place, he's pretty. You know what? He's spending a chip. He's spending 1 of his chips. He's saying, I'm good. Those are all pretty good options to play. I'm not playing a single one of them. He's good. He's happy with it. He's happy without it. Blue now gets the final 1 he needs. He's now getting $100,000 into the game, plus basically guaranteeing that he's gonna get at least like 30,000 extra dollars, which isn't bad at all. It's not bad at all. He has no reason to hedge any more bets into that zone at all. He's probably not going to. Red now. Red sees a whole lot of opportunity here. He got some 2s. He does not really need 2s. He's got some 5s. He could be the one to say, I'm going to win the 5 game. Or he can do what he did just a second ago and say, I'm going to see what happens in the 4 game. While still being completely uncontested for the 6 game, by the way. $180,000 is just going to nobody right now. Or only to 1 person, I should say. Which is wild. They have a 6. They do have... Ooh, you know what? They have a 6. And I think they have a plan. They're going to inch into the 6 game as well. Everyone's playing very slow. Everyone is playing insanely slow, except for Blue, who basically blew all his dice already. So maybe it's kudos for him. Ooh, 2 into the 6 game. He's gonna eat. You know what he's going to do is, if he goes for the 3, he could go for a 6 block. He could go for like a 6 hard block. So you could say, I'm gonna take 2 and tie first place. But then that means Pink's gonna be the sole beneficiary right now. He doesn't want that. He does not want that. So he says, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna say, hey 5, I like you. And now they're tied, so he's still gaining all the benefits from it. So they're going to have to play with themselves there to see who wants to try to step up. Because now they need at least 2 to make it even worthwhile betting at all, which is crazy. So Teal actually has a bit of an advantage there. More in the 2 game. This is horrible. He's using a chip. He's saying, absolutely not. This is the worst hand I could have ever gotten. He's not dealing with that. Now this is a game of 4 5s and 6s, I think, because no one really thinks it's smart to run anywhere else. Couple more fours, a big two. I mean, big two is 50,000. He does have a lot of money, and then he can get even more. That's still not even. That's only like 2/3 what he could get from anywhere else on the board here. I think he's going to. He's gonna. He's gonna do his claim in the 4 game. He's saying, "Hey, I am king in the 4s and the 6s, so you can only stop me in one. Which one are you gonna try and stop me in, bro? Good luck." And I still have my big piece, so even if you try to stop me super hard, I can probably squish you like a little bug. Whereas we have here, ooh, almost the exact opposite, but Pink's a man of his word. He had a plan, he's playing it. He's doing the double block, which was the plan I was going to have Teal do, but I decided against it. He's doing a double block there, so now he's saying, hey, I'm now the sole beneficiary with just one die in there. You can't even touch me. And he still has his big piece. Everyone still has their big piece, which is scary. Teal here, he's got the big 6. Ooh, you know what? He says, hey, whilst you guys are fooling around, I'm going to come in here and now have 3 dice in there. So now I'm gaining first place, and even though you're still gaining 90, now I'm gaining 90 as well. There's no stopping me from getting that unless someone plays one more 6. In which case, they'd still be screwing themselves and be giving a bunch of money to an imaginary player. Why would they screw Teal, who's clearly going to lose this game, you know? Why not at least give him a fighting chance for 3rd place? A 2, 3, and a 4, a big 4, might I add. Maybe that's, good spot for big 4, because now he's got 2nd place on lockdown. He has 2nd place for 4 right there. And he has a chance, many chances actually, to do something better with that. Let's see what red wants to do here. He's got a 4 and a 5. 4 he's pretty okay with. He'll take 1st place from 4 any day of the week. 5th place, 5th and 6th are literally just like, are you gonna double your money if you get all of it? Like they want to double their money and get all of it. So in order to get all of it, they really just need to keep going into the 6th game. Like the 6th games, because right now they're losing. They need to get 2 into the 6th game. So he's saying, I'm using a chip. He's got 6 chips. He's using it. He's going to wait and hope for that big piece, the big piece of his, to get to a 6. Because that's the only way he's gaining at least something from being here. And he needs to put something. $90,000 is way more than just something. 2 5s. Ooh. You know what? He actually did it. He's beat him. He's beat him at the game there. So now not only is he not tied, he's 2 up from where he is here, which seems like a bit of a waste, but honestly it's fine because now he's for sure gaining 1st place money, but isn't that much? And now he kind of has to hope that red, for whatever reason, just only has a 5. It's a kind of, maybe it's a bit of a dumb play, but he's already got stake in here. Actually, you know what? You know what he's going to do? He's going to take this 3 and he's going to say, hey, I know gaining, let's see, what's 5? 70,000? Or 80,000 is better than gaining nothing at all. But wouldn't it be real freaking funny? He wants to just make more ties, I think. He wants to keep a tie game alive. He could place 1 in there to screw over Teal and then say, hey, he's getting 1st, he's getting 2nd. They both get $90,000. They walk away squarely. And honestly, they're both kind of the evil guys on the board here. So I think they're willing to make that sacrifice. Because the only other option would be to place 2 there. That way, no one's gaining anything here. Ooh. He's fighting for himself. Why is he going to fight for both of them when he can just fight for himself? He's saying, hey, we're no one's gaining anything from 5 now. So now there needs to be at least 2 more 5s in order for anyone to get anything at all. Or, 1 person. Or red can push for it. And then if he fails, pink gets all the benefit. So that's what he's doing. He's playing for himself here. He's not playing for no one else. 2 1s and a 4. The 2 1s are useless. The 4 would put him in 2nd place contention. Oh no, that's his big. That's his big one. So he'd be screwing him, and he would need another 4. But honestly, this zone is really freaking scary. So I think he's gonna actually do that, just in hope for another 4. And that way he can. Well, actually, he needs 2 more 4s, right? He needs 2 more 4s. He actually, no, because that means he needs to put all of his money into the 4s, which is a lot to ask of him. Shoot, what does he want to do? What does Teal want to do? Does he save and re-roll again, or does he wait? Does he go for a 4? Or does he re-roll everything? I don't know. This is a tough call. He's gonna re-roll everything because he's 1 more 5, and then he still gains the majority while they gain nothing. Oh, he needs 1 more 5. Ooh. I don't think Pink thought of that at all. And I was Pink, so I definitely didn't think of that at all. 2 2s. Man, blue is having a bad day. He got all of his fives, and now he's like, I want to try to just throw myself at this ring, but the ring is fighting back. Let's see. So he still has his big piece too. Red still has his big. He could get big 5 and then screw that entire plan over. 2 and 3 he does not want. He says, nope, I'm passing. He's done there. Oh man, this is a crazy. And Pink still has his big. 2 bigs have been played. The evils still have their bigs. Big 6. I think he does it. No, because let's see here. He still gets $90,000 out of this. He's still getting 90. If he does that, then he says nobody's getting 90. And he has to hope for a 6. So that way he still winds up walking out of here with 90 by placing both of those on the same thing. Pink's using a chip. Pink has no incentive other than to kind of try to screw. But even that, he either screws green over and no one gets anything, or he screws himself by trying to win it. In that case, he'll just get the same amount as if he lost it, you know, like, or he got second place in it. It's not worth it for him. It's not worth it for anybody right now. Honestly, this is just kind of a stalemate. 2 more. You know, he wanted more 5s. He wanted more 5s. He wanted to secure his 5. He's doing it. He's saying, I'm tired. I just want to go home and collect whatever money. I may be losing the game we're playing, but I'm still making $100,000 out of this casino. I'm having a good time. Another 4. Another 4 would put it and mean that no one. You know what? You know what? Screw it. He's going 2, and he's placing his 4 down there. He's getting an extra $40,000 on top of $50,000. He's getting $190,000 out of that. He's playing the small casinos beautifully. And he's done. He's out of dice. Blue is done. Blue and teal are on the idea that we just want to get the hell out of here. Oh. That could be. That would be evil, but it would also be really stupid because that would screw him out of more of his winnings, right? Because then he would be done too. So it would tie the first place for that, and then he would just gain the bonuses here and the bonuses there. But in the grand scheme of things, that's actually really good because then no one wins 4 and Red's getting the most out of 2. So he's still technically winning in this situation. And now he's out of dice. Okay, everyone's winding down. Everyone's getting the hell out of here. Everyone's seeing a darker side. Oh, well, that's still not exactly what they're wanting to do here. Yeah, that's still a waste of time, but so is putting a 3. He's placing another chip. There's no real benefit to playing in either of those spots right now. And he's saying, hey, you know what? A 2, that would just tie me. I think he's going to try for the 4. He has to try for the 4. Both of them want to try for the 4, actually, because that would put them in lead. Having 2 would put them in the lead. So they're hoping for 4s. And he's doing it. I think he's just going to play all of his 4s there. Because now he has 1, 2, 3, 4 to their 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He's still in the lead. So now he could place a 4 there. But now he literally has no good options. He has not a single good option. He's just going to hope, I guess, for a 3 or something. He got a 4. You know what? It's a waste, but he literally has no other options there. So a 4 it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, winds down the final round of Las Vegas Royale. Holy moly, what a game. Let's figure this out. So first of all, Blue doesn't even have any contentions in 1. No one tried. It was not worth anyone's time to go into 1. 2, he was beaten, but he's still going to gain a little bit of money, and Red has a little extra money there. Pink is the sole contender in number 3. Which is an extra $60,000. It's still a lot of money in the grand scheme of things here. We go to 4 where the most evil shit has happened. Blue kind of sabotaged themselves and Red thinking nothing bad could come of it. Only for Teal to come in and snipe second place while Pink sniped first place in 4. So lots of money going their way. We go over here. Pink got cucked out. Red got cucked out. Somehow Imaginary Johnson takes second place as Teal snags first place for number 4. And then number 6... it's 2, 2, 1, and 3. Imaginary guy gets cucked out, as does Red. Red probably should have. But it was a lot of investment. You know, you can't expect that from somebody there. And again, with only 1 die in there, he secures $90,000. So he did play the game correctly by not trying to play it at all. Had most of these people not played it at all, they would have been pretty good. But playing the game just means you're playing for the house. And the house always wins, I guess, is what that lesson is. Let's get to final money and scoring, baby. This is awesome. So, 1, Blue gets all the money. It's only $40,000, which isn't super crazy, but he also gets an extra $100,000 from being there in the first place, so pretty good haul. For 2, first place prize money, which is $30,000 goes to red. It's not that big of a difference, actually, so blue's not too upset about it. What he is upset about is the extra money he could have gotten from that 4, but instead he got the $40,000, so let's grab that from in here. 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. Is there not an extra 4? Okay, well then 2 20s to red then. It's the last round. Doesn't really matter how it comes out. As long as it's $40,000, he's happy. So there's that. And now number 2 has been paid out. Number 3, all of it goes to pink, which is a shame. But it's honestly, it's only 60,000. It could have been worse. It's still pretty bad, but it could have been worse. Number 4, the majority, the bigger piece goes to pink, 80,000. That's not great. Oh, actually, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any winning here. Teal gets 50,000, which is pretty exciting for him. And honestly, Teal played these casinos pretty damn well. He made out with the most. He actually gains the majority share of 5, which is most of the money, which is a shame. And he also gains, I think, just half of the money from that one. It would have been nicer. It would have felt better to have it not go that way. But hey, you know, at the end of the day, he still made out a winner in a good chunk of casinos. And that is all that she wrote, folks. All they have to do is count their money and their chip extras, because whatever chips they still had, that's an extra $10,000. That's 20,000 for blue. That's 40,000 for red. That's 20,000 for pink, and somehow no money for teal. He blew all his chips somehow. Let's see what happens here. In an attempt to making the hands easier, I accidentally just destroyed all all of Teal's money. They only had 5 monies anyway. That's not the end of the world, but yeah, that was just really funny. I accidentally removed the extension and it destroyed all of his cash. Oops. Everybody thanks Saul for his help today. We're going to be using him as the sort of I guess we can do this. Everybody thanks Saul today. He's the anticipatory measure for the competition here, because I have done the calculations, I've run the scores, and I can tell you exactly who won and by how much. And so can Saul. So Saul, if you can just take 2 steps forward, please. 1, 2. I'm not going to do that anymore in case you maybe already know who won now. I can't tell if that fucking warped anyway. In last place, as you could have already done the math yourself a second ago, Teal, $250,000. Still respectable, though. That's a lot of money. That's not half bad. And honestly, I'm going to be real here. He didn't lose by that much more than I was anticipating. His third place only surpassed less than half of that. Which I will say, I'm surprised that he was in third place here. It is red, ladies and gentlemen, with $390,000. Somehow, barely squeaking out the victor. Oh, I mean, barely is a strong word, but if Teal could have gotten the extra, the extra money from securing those 5 and 6 casinos, that would have been an extra, what, 170 or something? 90 and an 80. Right? I think it was a 90, so about 170. Yeah, he would have taken third place. He wouldn't, however, have taken second place because that's still too much. And this came to as a surprise to me, ladies and gentlemen. You are not going to believe who got second place here. It's blue, which I know. First place was obvious, but second place I thought it was going to be red for sure. But $490,000. Pretty damn respectable. All those extra bonuses from playing on number 2 casino definitely paid off. And then that extra $100,000 at the end there. And what's crazy is pink with $690,000. I think I might have done that math a little wrong, because in my head, wait, did I write the right number down? Oh, sorry. This is a mistake. He did not win by that much. Oh, no, Saul! Oh, hey pal. He only had $610,000. Because if he didn't get the extra money from his chips and his $100,000, they would have tied. Although that would mean that he wouldn't have gotten his chips and $100,000, so he would have lost more than he did. So you can't have your cake and eat it too, unfortunately. Pink is the absolute, without a doubt, winner of the game. I know Saul is miserable. Everyone's miserable. But that was Las Vegas Royale, everybody. This is such a fun game. It's so simple, and yet somehow it took almost an hour to play it. I don't know how, but here we are. You know, and that's just how board games are. You know, even the most simple take a long ass time. But I love that. I love that for board game. Sorry this one comes out a little later than 6 o'clock. I thought this wouldn't be too long of a game to record, but apparently it's already 4 o'clock, and I have 2 hours to get it up. I swear I'm trying to get a little more on top of things at this channel, but I'm really bad at it. So, my bad, everybody. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed. This was a ton of fun. I absolutely adored this. So, Las Vegas Royale, it's not, I don't think, on the shelves anymore. So you have to find it from like a third party retailer. That's if they have it. Or you could probably get it on eBay or something. But still a really good game. As long as you get it for a decent price. I think it's kind of expensive now. But it wasn't expensive when I got it, so haha. Sucks to be you guys. But also, just go on Tabletop Simulator. It's right here. You'll have to get the money from the other Las Vegas that's not the Royale version. And then you'll have to like remove the Among Us figures and like maybe change the pictures and stuff. If you want to have like an actually sane game. Unless you want to be like a bounty hunter or the rebels for some reason playing Las Vegas Royale. I don't get who made this, but I respect them for doing it, or at least trying to do it. So with that, thank you all everybody for tuning in to the table for one, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody.